the 3 podcasts.
Steady, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on?
Thinking to myself.
Well, I was thinking to myself.
Prepare for an explosive display.
T2M
is back.
Baby.
What up, though?
What's up, man?
Nothing, man.
Happy belated birthday yesterday, but happy birthday, you old piece of shit.
Thank you. I am getting old, man. That shit crazy. 25.
Yeah, both of us.
You know, when you was little, you used to think of 25, but like, dang, they old. Even when you was like 19, you used to think people were 25, like, dang, they old. I'm the age.
I feel like that, though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit wild. Like, it's like over the hill and shit. I mean, not like in the expression sense, but like literally over like the ain't shit a kid about you no more kind of hill. You know what I mean?
Bro, the main thing I've been thinking about is, you probably don't even remember, but a long time ago, we was in a Men About Change meeting. Mm-hmm. And Dwayne was saying at 25, your body just starts to let go. Like, it's harder to get in shape and everything and harder to get healthy after 25. So I always remembered that. So I'm like, damn, by 25, I got to have it together, like, health-wise and shit. Like, I got to have my health together. 25, man. I just
how you doing?
I just ate 14 chicken nuggets and a medium fry.
You left 6
with a bottle of water, though. So I need to get it together, pretty much.
Damn, I hope that's not true. That body breakdown shit.
No, man. I mean, I'm sure it is, but you still have time. People who like 50 start to get in shape. Yeah. It might just be harder to get in shape.
You know, a male's physical peak is like 27 to 29.
For real?
Yeah, I always heard. Not heard, but I always like I looked up and I kept it in my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bet. So I got 2 more years. By 27, I need to be in shape and shit, so I can have a good peak for 2 years, the 27 to 29 trip, and then around like 29, 30, try to just maintain it.
Most like NBA players, like
get my dad bod going on
when they 27 and 29, be like they best years they ever have, like just for some reason.
For real.
Yeah, and they just go along with it. It's just your peak. And I think girls is like 19 or something.
I about to say it's young.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it might be 19 or 21 or something. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. You got to show a whole life to go. I mean, I guess even when you are 27 and 29, you still have your whole life. But to peak that early, like, you came right out of a kid. Being a kid to 1 year being grown, peak for 2 years. As soon as you can drink alcohol, you just decline from there. I don't think that's true with black women, though. But black women, you peak at like 26 to 28.
Well, what kind of peak do you mean in this sense?
And it's different peaks. Because I was about to say, you can peak from like, it's stages with black women. It's from like 33 to like 37. Be a crazy ass time. As far as looks. And then if she really looking good, another peak could probably like a okay looking, I guess you would call it a peak, for like 52 to like 55.
Damn, that's a late one.
I'm saying, you be seeing them old black women who like,
yeah, for sure,
still in shape, skin good, dancing, active and shit.
Well, but you mean more from like a physical sense, I guess. I was saying, well, not a physical appearance sense, like I mean from like a biological, like physical, like strength standpoint. Then.
Yeah,
like,
I get what you were saying with men and everything.
What was it, both? Okay.
When you said women, I did start thinking more of like physical traits. That's fucked up.
Hey, you know his nickname is, bro. I'm gonna say it.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Women weak.
Come on.
Bro, a year after. From 19 to 21, bro. We just made them numbers up, but still, though.
It's not. If it's inaccurate, it's not that far from being accurate.
That's your strongest.
That's our motto.
That's nuts.
But hey, man. No, for real though. R.I.P. to Nipsey, man. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, for real, man. R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle.
Yo. Prayers to his family, loved ones, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man, that's sad that people would do that. Like, one of the only people taking care of your community. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people, man. People sick.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just feel like it's been like a dark cloud, at least over like people I be around or people I communicate with. It's been like it's a dark cloud like the last week.
For sure.
Or so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like the energy of the world just switched a little bit.
Yeah,
At least
off.
for our culture.
For sure. For sure. It felt everywhere.
Yeah. I like how everybody around like the United States really been showing them love though. Like they had something in Detroit, had something in Houston.
Yep.
That's dope.
They had what was it like? It's not vigils. It's like what is those like candlelight? Is it candlelight?
Like candlelight.
Okay.
I guess that's what it's called. I don't know.
But yeah, a lot of outpouring of love, man.
Yeah.
For Nip. If you ain't know what he was up to, get hip. He always preach. You know what I'm saying? Get your own. Have your own. You know, operate from your own. Get it yourself. You know, it was.
It still don't seem real though to me. Like, I mean, of course we ain't know him, but it still like just don't seem like he did though. Like it's like Nipsey Hussle though. Like,
yeah. It's like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
to
it's
Nipsey
like,
Hussle?
bro,
Like,
it's crazy. Like, it's really unbelievable.
yeah.
Like, that's why people on the internet still tripping. Like, damn, like
Nipsey?
Right, like, bro. I saw somebody tweet today and about like how this shit was just like unreal, and I'm like, man, I swear it is. Like, it's crazy. He was like the last person I would have thought.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, like, but that was like the last person. He was like a pillar of the community. I felt like all that shit from gang relation and affiliation is like all from the past, kind of. Even though he still say shit, but it's like everybody know him about business.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Being positive now.
Right.
So to kill Nipsey Hussle was just like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong? Like, bro, what's wrong with y'all? That's why everybody. I feel like that's why it's so. It feel like the energy just switched for the world, because it's like, bro, like, that's crazy. Like, what's like people really out here messed up.
Yeah. It's like I don't even dare want to say this, but for the sake of putting the thought out there to somebody to think about, like, it's like if Meek Mill would have got killed right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, super knock on wood, of course not.
Yeah.
Wishing nothing, of course. But I'm just saying, like, they was both in the same space. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming, like, positive and everybody look at him. Nobody really hating on them right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just all good with him. Like, everybody supporting what they doing. They see they making positive moves at the top of their professional career.
Just
you know
a
what I'm
young
saying?
dude making moves.
Yeah, right.
Like, trying to be positive, for real. Like, got a pass, but whatever, though.
Exactly.
Like, trying to move forward. People just sick, man.
One thing I have been doing, cause they say Nipsey got all his the rights to his music and all that, his masters and everything. Like, if I'm at work or if I'm just chilling or something, and it's like not nothing going on, I like just stream the music like on mute or like something real low or something, just like constantly, and it's like that's going directly to people he would want to go to. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's real dope. I know they ain't probably sold so much apparel, bro.
Yeah, they probably super sold out.
Yeah, like that shit probably went fast. I was thinking of what's really messed up though. Imagine all the people that joined Crip within like this last week. Niggas ain't got jumped in, trying to get jumped in the Crips and shit.
You right.
Start hanging around Crips. It's like now being a Crip is a cool thing and shit.
That's like the opposite of what he would have wanted though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a byproduct.
Yeah, I ain't saying it's it ain't positive at all.
But
it's just crazy that you know people did it.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts. And man, just like while we in what's your line? While we in the van.
In the same vein.
The suicide hotline is 1-800-273-8255. They're available 24/7, 365. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255.
Yeah, if you need that, definitely reach out to that resource. As always, available at all times. You can always reach out to us too. Here to help.
Always, man.
I was about to take it even darker, but I think I want to brighten up the mood a little bit because that was kind of tough. But last week, episode 15. First of all, I know some of y'all turn up like, "Where's the footage?" Like, it was referencing being on camera and such. But
technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
To be honest, it stopped. It was recording and then the battery died halfway through. We didn't realize. I ain't gonna lie about it.
We be transparent.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's coming. This one won't be either, but yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. It's alright. It'll be alright.
Like we said, man, better every time.
Yeah. We gonna get off this super dark stuff, but I do just want to touch on like how I feel like now we are like kind of desensitized to murder, like by seeing it on TV and everything so much, and like video games and everything is like, until it's somebody you really care about, I feel like we are kind of desensitized to it. Like,
very true.
This is one of the last things that lasted like past a couple days. Usually somebody died, people like mourn on social media for a day, maybe two, and then on with the next thing. With Nipsey is like everybody hurting for real, like days later, like man, like you still really can't believe this. Like, it's nuts, man.
To the murder thing, like even with the way people speak, like I'm finna go kill this performance, or bro, if he bring my money back, I'm gonna kill that nigga, bro. Like, just playing, like you know,
like I'm dying right now, like I'm hungry, I'm dying, or
even
dead.
like I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody just, it's so not even a thing. But nobody goes around saying like, nobody out here having like rape vernacular and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking raping. I guess people do say that.
People do say like, you getting raped or something, or they raping me or something like that. Or,
but you would hesitate to say that way before you hesitate saying you killed someone or you gonna kill somebody.
On who you're around, for sure. Yeah.
Even if I guess you could be at a work meeting and you can say you killed some shit, or like, I'll kill that guy, or you know, say I want to kill that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. Hell yeah. You could never say like, like even if you order food or something, you looked at your receipt, you like, damn, they raping me. You'd be like,
right.
Yeah, you can't say that. Everybody look at you like, all right, what?
Ooh, you probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. Is it anything with R words? You can't say R words, bro. You can't say
like
rape.
Respect and reasonable? Or do you?
No, like rape.
Oh, okay.
Retarded.
Okay.
Why wouldn't he be able to say retarded?
You said R words. I'm like, what you mean?
Bro, what? But yeah, man.
don't know.
We gotta become more caring.
It's like, how did it get to that point? I guess we touched on it though.
It's because, bro, we too connected. Like, there's been no point in time where humans has been disconnected, bro. Like, we just communicate in a weird ass fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, I literally can pull out my phone now, hit 2 buttons, and I'm connected to the whole world if I really wanted to. Through different apps, like through Facebook or through Twitter. And then I can communicate with these people in different ways. I can reach any business I want to right now directly on Twitter. It ain't never been a time ever where you could do that fast. You have to look up their mailing address, send them a letter or something. They probably won't even contact you back and all this type of shit. Try to find a number or something. Right now, if I had a bad experience somewhere at Wendy's or something, I could get on Twitter at Wendy's. My experience was bad, and most likely somebody gonna comment back on me, and we gonna try to help. Yeah. They gonna try to help resolve.
They gonna reach out to you for sure.
Yeah, and that ain't never been possible ever in the world, bro. It's crazy. People just.
How does that go into the murder thing though?
That you see. Thank you for bringing it back up. It's like hella murder videos on TV. I mean, hella murder videos like on Facebook. Everything like games, everything like that. It's like we just see too much. It's like information. That's what I was getting at when I was saying like communication. It's like we can just share too much information with each other too fast and too much. And it's like you can see anything that you want for real.
At any time.
Yeah. It's like
I got you.
Any thought that you have right now, you could look up. Before, it's like you had to go to the library or something like that, or you had to ask
on the
somebody.
encyclopedia set or some shit.
Like, literally any thought you can conjure in your head, bro, you can Google that shit. And most likely it's going to give you an answer. Like, it's nuts.
Like I always said.
We really the aliens.
Yeah. The internet and this tech, how it is the biggest curveball in human history, bro. I don't think it was ever supposed to be like this. I still think God, like, bro, what are y'all doing?
It's weird, bro, for real. Right, like, and that's my thing though. Like, and I know I always bring this up, but bro, it's just so crazy how for thousands of years people had nothing, right?
Yeah.
Like no technology, no lights or no shit like that. Within a couple 100 years, we have the world in my hands right now.
Yeah.
And for thousands of years, they did the same thing. And like, it ain't no new resources come to the earth or nothing. Like, everything been here. So why in this moment, people just get smart as hell and start doing stuff?
I don't know. Everything just came together at one time, I guess.
Bro. Aliens.
Ain't no other way.
That's a theory, though. That, like, aliens helped Hitler. That's how they had, like, all the most advanced technology and everything. Like, all those rocket scientists was, like, smart as hell. Like, German scientists, low-key smart as hell.
Speaking of Nazis...
I want to talk about it, but, I mean, I'll talk about it now.
Tell me.
Alright, so... And y'all know, I do research sometimes, but I ain't research this shit. I heard it, and they kind of confirmed what I think already, so I just was like, oh, hell yeah, that's true.
Thanks for disclaimer.
Right, but, so, pretty much like when the Nazis broke up, like when the war was over and everything, all those rich Nazis went off to build, like, I mean, they was rich scientists, so they all like started private corporations and everything, and those corporations like run the world pretty much. Like a lot of like big pharma people, like a lot of those rocket scientists like came and was a part of like our NASA program, like head people. I read somewhere that like the British was like funding some of the Nazi shit like the entire time. But like it's crazy, bro.
That's wild as fuck.
It is. So you know they ain't let them just be assed out. Like, bro, it was thousands of them and they was rich as hell back then. So they all had to go do something.
Yeah, you don't just go in. Yeah.
And like I was telling you about, like, that little community in, like, Argentina and shit. Like, bro, I'm sure they, like, billionaires there. But they at least have a couple of, probably. It's nuts.
They just spread and got low that way.
Do you believe in, like... I mean, I guess, like, the Nazis and shit, that was bigger, but... Like, people, like, the uber rich having, like, secret societies and shit.
Yeah. I actually kind of do subscribe to that a little bit.
Like, not the Illuminati. I mean,
not
like,
not quite that far.
Yeah. But yeah, something like that.
I do think that very rich and powerful people often run out of shit to amuse them. And it can get really, really fucking weird. That's what I think.
And see, that's my exact thought, too, though. It's like, man, you got a group of rich people, and no matter what, dude, like, dudes, we gonna be young at heart, no matter how much money you have or anything like that. So if you got a group of 7 billionaires or whatever, however many of y'all, and it's like, all right, yeah, bro, we gonna start a little club or something, like...
Start off so innocent.
Yeah, we gonna start a little gentleman's club or something. You know, we gonna meet up, bro. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. And then, but it's just people who have money. That's weird.
Yeah.
Though. And then they have that same community of weird people, so they get together and do that type of stuff. And it's like, it just so happens these people probably control the companies and stuff that run the world. So it's like scary to us in a sense or whatever, but like to them it probably ain't even like that though. Like that shit probably just a regular. To them it's just like a regular club, and it's like, bro, this is just what we do.
It's literally like you said. It's just what we do.
Yeah, like rich as hell. We go to these parties with masks on. All that, like, I mean, if it's satanic, that shit weird. That's what I'm getting at. I don't feel like it's always like satanic how everybody try to portray it.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not.
Like, I feel like if anything, it's like a dope ass secret society where it's like niggas got like armed security walking around all the time, and they really like doing the money transactions of the world, and it's like shit like that. Like it ain't like in the woods in the middle of nowhere, and they walking with cloaks on and a line and shit. I feel like it's more of like business skyscraper places where like shit like that going on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Like, not like some, kind of like some Great Gatsby shit, kind of.
Almost, but it's like, all right, so you know, like, let's say the standard thought to me of a secret society, if you talking to somebody, they think it's like the dark candles lit, y'all walking in line in a cloak and shit, or somebody lit,
some shit, yeah.
blood and shit. I'm saying it's like more of like a secret society in the modern day society where it's like we might have an apartment in New York or something and we all own it but don't nobody know about it or something. So like you go there, do whatever, stuff like that. Y'all have like meetings and it's like these business arrangements going on, like Swiss accounts, all that type of stuff. And it's like a secret society like that. Like, y'all might go off and do some shit with some girls or something, but it ain't like all the cloaks and shit.
Okay, I feel you. Like, it's just it's an actual exclusive club. Yeah. Like what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's probably more of those with, like, the billionaires and stuff than the stuff with the cloaks that people think about.
I think it has to be some kind of wild sex shit involved. Because people that are rich love to do wild sex shit.
Yeah.
So it gotta be some kind of, I don't know.
Some type of orgy stuff going on.
Yeah, some kind of crazy
I'm sure
shit.
That's going on, but I'm saying, I'm sure it's not like, well, I'm not sure, but it's not like in the middle of nowhere, in the woods at this random mansion type deal. Where like they in the
sacrifice.
Yeah, ain't no sacrifices or nothing going on. You might be out in the middle of nowhere or something, but they ain't really tripping like that. But I mean, they also probably got like hella pills or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably some super exotic drugs.
Yeah.
Are you fucking with them if you that rich? I thought we talked about that before. It was just.
Have we ever talked about it on the podcast?
I think we did.
Man, depending on what they doing, I low key might. Like, it's some shit where it's like, and depending on how much money I have. Like, it's a club in New York where it's like $100,000 or $200,000 a year to get in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
magnesium.
That's what it's called.
I'm
like you.
That's just shit for fire.
You a member?
No.
But I don't know. But they serve like this. Is the only thing I remember from it. They serve a drink with like a circle, like a spear, ice cube, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like they signature ice cube or something, and it costs like $200 to go there. And if you don't have like your key or something, then you can't go. Like, it don't matter who you are or anything. Like, if you don't have that key, no matter if you go there every week, they know you everything. It's like, if you don't have your key, you can't get in at all.
In New York.
I think it's for sure in New York. And then it's just like hella little shit. Like, what's his name? Kevin O'Leary. You know who that is?
I think so.
He like the dude on Shark Tank.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
He a part of I don't even know what you would call it, almost like a secret society, but like secret wine fraternity type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they get like these little silver cups or whatever to like do their wine tasting. And like if your cup is not polished, you like can't go to do the wine thing. Like if you get there and you have like a dirty cup, they like to turn you away, and you pay like hundreds of thousands of dollars to be a part of that too. So those just like weird societies where it's like they just like untapped by some people.
Yeah.
Like
a world unknown.
Yeah, it's a world unknown. So I would want to do it for like those reasons, but I'm like not materialistic though. So I always think like if I did get rich like that, I would just do the stuff that I want to do. Like if I like that club enough where it was like, okay, it's a cool crowd. Or it ain't like a bunch of like uptight billionaires and stuff. Like it's a cool spot to go. Then I would pay for it because it's like I ain't really trying to pay. I ain't going to Buffalo Wild Wings if I'm a billionaire, bro. Like I'm not sitting around y'all niggas, bro, dealing with this. This nigga screaming over here, babies all over and stuff.
Oh, you one of them kind of billionaires, huh?
Bro, I'll be humble, but it's like you get that rich so you don't have to deal with that, I feel like.
I get what you mean.
It's like, I ain't saying I'm going to need like a personal chef dinners and this stuff all the time. I'm going to still be humble. Like, I still eat Buffalo Wild Wings. But it's like, if it's packed or something, like, bro, I'm not about to sit here and wait 30 minutes to eat at Buffalo Wild Wings.
You get that rich to remove inconvenience from your life.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
It's like a billionaire was saying, like, he don't fly private because, like, he think he better. It's just convenient. Like, he can hop on a private plane, go from New York to Atlanta in, like, however many hours, quick and fast, and do his business and, like, just fly around America in, like, the same day.
True.
And I'm like, see, yeah, that's convenience. That's a lot of money, too, but people rich, man.
Bro, something you said was like the key to it all, though. I think, like you said, if you was that rich, you would just do what you wanted to do. I think that's really what this could, really what this should be. Like they like if you was weird before you had money, or if you was just weird all your life, you know what I'm saying? That don't change when you get money, or you had some like weird shit you was thinking, or some sick kind of thoughts, or something like that, or just something out of the norm that you was into.
Right.
You can fully explore that shit with the money that you have. You got the resource to.
Hey,
so if you know what I'm saying, was 11 looking at weird shit on the internet, you can you can go crazy with that shit now.
Possible.
Right. And that just takes you wherever, I feel like. That's how you get to them kind of places. Yeah. Where all the shit we talked about might exist. There might be one where you go to the little forest. There might be one where you fucking go to just cool parties with armed security. There might be one where everybody wear masks and orgy with each other. You know what I'm saying? It might be all of them things.
For real.
Just whatever you into, we can do it.
Bro, that'd be the goal. Like, I don't need Lamborghinis and all that. Like, I mean, if you're a billionaire, you could just buy it. I feel like because you can buy it, but I wouldn't need it all. I just want the freedom and time to do whatever.
Yeah.
It's like I can really dedicate all my time to like learning Spanish right now because I ain't worried about bills or nothing like that. It's like, shit, I'm gonna just go to Spanish class. I'm gonna go to piano class. Shit, that's what my day gonna be about. Like, just doing this type of shit.
That's like the coolest shit ever. Yeah. Just money is the means that gives you the freedom to do that kind of shit. That's just the gateway to that.
But then shit, you also got to worry about people trying to kidnap you all the time if you're a billionaire. I want to have like a couple $100 million. So I'll be like right under the radar. Yeah. So it's like nobody know me. I can still do everything that I want to do. I ain't a billionaire, so it's like ain't nobody really trying to come after me.
On the list and no shit.
Yeah. I'm just chilling. Cause bro, they be having to get like private security for real, bulletproof cars, everything. Like that's hella stress.
There's only like 1,000 plus of them in the world or something like that, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
12 to 1,800 or something. That's documented, bro. It's probably
for sure.
It's probably a whole bunch of them, like all those like Middle Eastern ones, probably a whole bunch of like Russian ones. People everywhere. Mexico, you know, they got hella money. Should I be a legal one too? Forget it. I don't care. Throw money in the offshore accounts. Then you got. Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead.
I'm about to say, then you got to worry about like talking about business around people like your butlers and everything. Like, what if they get out and say something?
Everybody could be out to get you.
How much money would it cost for you to be a butler? Like, salary per year for you to be somebody butler.
I probably wouldn't do it, because you gotta, like, it's time, too. Yeah. You gotta be at their hand and foot at all times. I don't get no time to myself, and that would drive me crazy. So, like, I'm cool.
Yeah, bro, I don't think I could do it. Because you literally waiting on somebody hand and foot all day.
All day, at all times.
Yeah.
Like they beckon and call.
Yeah, like, and especially if they got a bill or something. Oh my God, dude.
Niggas trying to get me in jail for murder.
Yeah, I'd be like, man, you gotta text me or something.
I just did it. See, just a time. But yeah, I got you. that's the whole. That's the point we was making.
Right. That'd be crazy.
No, ain't really no amount you can give me to just give you all my time.
I think they make a decent amount of money though. Like 6 figures almost, probably.
What you do with it though? You get
that's my
3 weeks out the year for vacation or something, and you just go crazy.
Probably. I know in like Europe and stuff, you get like that month off for vacation. I don't know how it works if you're a butler though.
Everybody get a month off of vacation?
Yeah, I think so.
In Europe?
Yeah, you get like all of August off.
Oh damn! So ain't no work going on in August.
I don't think. I mean, like, it got to be some stuff going on, but the majority of people, that's like their vacation month.
That's hard.
Yeah.
But none throughout the rest of the year?
I mean, I'm sure they get like regular holidays and sick days and all that. Their system better than ours. I know that.
However it's set up.
Yeah, however it's better than America's.
That ain't hard.
But you do get a whole month though for vacation like per year. So some people probably have their month in different months. But like the majority of the country, I think, is like August.
Ain't no holiday in August. Well, I guess from an American perspective, but yeah. August is like weird.
For us though, August is almost like the beginning of working. Well, I guess because it's like school almost. Yeah. So like August is kind of the end of summer.
Yeah, exactly. it's like time to go back to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's what August symbolized. Ain't no holidays.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's just get ready for work or go back to work.
Yeah,
Whatever work is.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how they stuff set up though.
Europe.
Like, you ever think like, yeah, like how, I mean, they got like the pound or whatever, but like how taxes and everything is set up over there, like how minimum wage is over here.
True. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. I always thought that was weird though, like the different taxes set up places, minimum wage is different in different states. Even though I get it, like the cost of living and stuff is what control it, but
I don't know.
people been talking about like a universal income. Like if it was just like a flat wage or something.
Just like everybody just made the same.
I don't think it's for like a wage though. I think it's more of like a stipend or something. Like everybody get like $1,000 a month, and that's supposed to take care of like cost of living for real.
Oh, okay. So it's not like everybody make the same. It's just like we can determine like this how much your living cost should be and cover that.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like they give you $1,000. That $1,000 probably should cover rent and maybe food or something. So then your working money, you can like, I mean, you have to pay utilities probably, but then you can use that money to do other stuff and probably time to do other stuff.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have to work as much because you know you got your rent covered right there. But then, of course, it's the argument that like people just gonna take it and waste it and do whatever with. But
Just lean on it.
yeah, I think people would be straight though. I mean, you get that $1,000 a month. Anything that you working, that you make when you working, you can be saving. You can be paying off debts. You can be doing more with. I think it's worth trying, but.
Yeah, I think it'd be dope because as long as it's not like you only getting this, like you can work in addition to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's extra.
And yeah, see, like, and one of the arguments that I heard, the dude was talking about like disability. He was like, when people get disability, they just spend all their money and stuff. And I'm like, a lot of people who get disability can't work though.
Yeah.
This is like money in addition to you working, so they really not dependent on it. I mean, you depend, but my thing is though, people gonna try to live outside their means. It's like, okay, if I know I got $1,000 coming, I can live somewhere that costs $2,000 now because I can pay to cover this portion of it. And then they're going to be trying to, like, live crazy or get a car or something that they can't afford. But, like, if they used it the correct way and was smart about it, it'll be something dope to have. For real.
No, that makes sense. I guess it's how like the welfare argument, I guess.
But see, and that was what he was saying too, but with welfare is if you start working, they cut it off.
True.
And so a lot of people poor because it's like, I make too much to get food stamps, but I don't make enough to really, in real life, to buy food and pay rent and bills and stuff. So it's like, I do need help. So it's like, that'll just, it'll just be a nice cushion. And then you still work and do everything else.
That would solve a lot of that for those kind of people.
Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like the majority of people want to work and don't want to depend on the government. You just get so used to doing it because it's like, it's better if I do.
Yeah.
Like, if I get a job, I'm not even going to be able to feed the family or do whatever. So it's like, okay, I know I'm getting 500 in food stamps. My rent covered through Section 8 or something. I can sell $200-300 in food stamps, make $150, $200, and then still have enough food to fill my refrigerator up and be straight. And then whatever little money you making, like hustling or doing whatever you got going on the side, it's just your money. So it's better not to have a job.
Like 100% better. It would make no sense at all for you to have a job.
And people like, where the money gonna come from? And it's like, cut a lot of those other programs in half or something, and you'll be able to give them this money, and they'll be straight. They'll be able to work and still have the basic needs taken care of. And shit, you will help the community. I told you, bro. Pretty much, I need to run the country, bro. Pretty much.
I forgot what year we figured out what was your year, but
I forgot too.
2032, I think, maybe.
I think somewhere around there, yeah, 2032. But man, for real though, like it's a lot of ways to help the country. People don't come from these areas, so they don't know how to help. That's really the thing.
But then it's like you always gonna have somebody who lacking their perspective from a certain side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but with this though, it's just helping. Right now, it will be helping the poor almost. So I feel like you will be able to understand and educate those people on what this money is for, and use the money in programs to help them like get established with that money, and just know like this is taken care of. And we can even say like you only get the money if you have a job. Like it'll never get cut off unless you don't have a job.
Okay.
So then it's like, okay, now you know you got $1,000 coming in that's taking care of your rent and whatever else, and then you making money on top of that with a regular job. Like, and it ain't affecting none of your benefits or nothing. Like, as long as you have a job, you know you getting this $1,000, and then that way you ain't gotta do no food stamp programs or nothing like that. I mean, you can have them, but it's like as many people wouldn't be dependent on it. Like, bro, we throwing away a lot of money doing a lot of bullshit in America. And people say, like, how can we help? Where this money gonna come from? It's like, bro, instead of cutting educational programs, we can cut a lot of bullshit that we have.
What about somebody who, if it's only for people who have a job, what about somebody who, like, lose their job or, like, get fired from their job, then they lose their job salary and $1,000, and they could get, like, crippled overnight?
I mean, shit, that's like whatever though. Like in the real life, if that $1,000 wasn't in place and you got fired from your job, you'll still be crippled. So it's like,
I see what you mean.
That's what I'm saying. You don't use it really to depend on it. You just know that it's there. You're supposed to use that money to be smart. Mm-hmm. Like if it wasn't there and you got fired, you still be fucked if you ain't had no money saved up or whatever. It's like, why don't you have money saved up to take care of the next 6 months or something if your rent been covered this whole time and you've been getting paid a regular full-time wage? You just been blowing your money.
Okay, I got you.
So it's like you should be assed out. So it's like, it's like, bro, what can I tell you, bro? Like, what you been doing for the past however long you had this job? Why you ain't got no money saved up? Oh, okay. I like the rims on your car though. Them nice. That watch nice. Maybe you can pawn that in for your rent for the next couple months. I think it'll be nice.
2032, man.
2032, man, for real.
If we even got Earth left by then, at the rate we go.
Right, shit, really. Yellowstone don't blow before then. Mm-hmm. That's really what I'm scared of, man.
What?
Yellowstone, bro. That volcano.
It's like dormant?
Yeah, it's for a long ass time. And that's one that'll just take us all out. It ain't no hiding from it. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm scared of that one. Diseases and everything, bro, we can fight all those. I ain't tripping. It ain't no running from that.
How far are we from North Dakota?
Shit, bro, it's gonna cover the sky, bro. We all done
right.
Before.
Yeah.
The smoke gonna cover the sky, bro. We gonna freeze. People gonna be zombies. We're gonna be in The Walking Dead. You know the crazy thing? What? I used to always say, like, back in high school, like, if some zombie apocalypse stuff happened, like, I'm going to North Dakota.
Why?
And Yellowstone, because I felt like no people was in North Dakota, and it would just be somewhere cool to be, like, in the woods that people wouldn't mess with you if the world was going crazy. Mm-hmm. But then Yellowstone is in North Dakota, though. Like, that's nuts. So, like, that's not the safe spot to go at all.
I mean, shit, you can go to, like, some random-ass area in North Dakota. It's probably exactly like Yellowstone.
Yeah.
It's just not Yellowstone.
I don't know.
The Earth dying anyway, though, honestly.
So you saying if if it do erupt, it's like it was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah,
We
it's
killing the Earth anyway.
inevitable.
Yeah, bro. We messing the Earth up on like every stage that you can mess up something on. Like we killing every resource. We killing the water,
Certainly.
like fresh water and ocean. We killing all the sea life. We killing the ozone layer, hella pollution and stuff, killing like pesticides, killing a whole bunch of insects.
All the plant life.
All the plant life. Like, bro, we destroying this motherfucker.
At a rapid rate.
Yeah. Like, it ain't even a boxing match, it's just a punching bag at this point. We just been going ham.
Earth just got a strong chin.
Yeah, like a speed bag. Like every level, bro.
Just like you said, like it come with that. Like just like how we got crazy over the last 200 and 300 years of technology. Like all that shit bring accelerated clock to all these different pollution of resources and killing the resources.
It's too many people here. You gotta have, bro. It is, bro. You gotta have.
All right, Thanos.
It really is though. Like it's impossible to feed the amount of people that it is on Earth without doing all this stuff. That's the catch-22 part of it though, because it's like people not about to go plant and farm themselves. People not about to go hunt their own meat and everything. So it's like you have to have these mass farms and mass agriculture, and in order for them to keep producing food fast, they gotta hit it with all these chemicals and everything. So it's like only a population can be healthy for real.
Everybody couldn't go healthy.
Yeah,
that shit wouldn't work.
That shit would not work.
Yeah,
bro. It's not enough food for everybody to be healthy.
Oh well, okay. Everybody end up poor.
You said everybody would end up poor?
Yes, because everything had to be made healthier. It would end up costing more. You could do the same mass production, but you could just like say that food had to be fresher because you're not hitting it with so many pesticides and preservatives. Right. Then it had to get to you quicker. And you have to eat it quicker, and it's gonna cost you more. And people not making more money as a result of that, and people gonna end up poor.
Yeah. Could people get their own gardens though, like in their backyard? And it's like you only sell the seeds, so it's like we kind of go back to how we used to be a long time ago, because we already have lands and plots and everything. So it's like in the new culture, everybody know how to garden and plant again. And you just use your own resources or your own property that you have to grow enough food to feed your family. So instead of going to the grocery, but you still need meat though. So somebody will have to have help. Like it ain't enough land for everybody to have a whole homestead.
Right. And then do people abandon their regular working life? Because that takes a lot of time. Farm, right? It takes a lot of time. People go back to like being the occupation of farmers. That's wild if that happened.
That would be wild. But that's still, it would be impossible for it to happen though. It's just too many people, bro.
Damn. Problems that there are no solutions to.
Right. And it's kind of on topic, but off topic. But it's like vegans, right?
Uh-huh.
If they all about like the life of animals and everything, like, bro, you know how much property and insects and small animals and everything get destroyed to build, to grow vegetables, bro?
For real?
Just think about it, bro. Like, even in Mount Pleasant, we used to see, like, thousands of acres of corn. Bro, they plowing through regular grass or whatever, all the worms and insects and ants. You can't care about one life and don't care about the other one. That's messed up. All the little rabbits and ferrets and groundhogs, all of them just
killing their homeland,
grinded up and killing their homeland, burning everything. That's messed up.
So you can have your vegetables.
Yeah, so you can have your kale and shit.
Right, Stephanie.
Unless you growing it in your own backyard. Even if you is growing it in your own backyard, you messing up something in your backyard.
Mm-hmm.
The world is a ecosystem. You destroying it either way.
You part of the problem.
Yeah. So it ain't really much you can do but just let people be them. You can't be standing outside restaurants calling people murderers and shit for eating meat. That's crazy.
That is wild. I didn't do anything.
Right, like, lady, excuse me? I never murdered anything a day in my life. And if you can't murder an animal anyway. You only can murder a human. You can kill an animal.
Yeah, because I'm murder involved, like, the feelings and shit and all that. Yeah.
So, like, you sound stupid. All right, white lady.
Speaking of vegans and all
Not
that.
white lady, I'm sorry, that was offensive. All right, vegans.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna just single out white women. That was bold.
You said they the biggest chunk of the vegan population.
The most vocal for sure.
They're probably the most vocal. That's probably the most vocal group about anything in America.
Yeah, because they don't have fears, bro.
They don't have fear.
No, that's like the daughter of America. She can say anything she wants. They ain't gonna care. Unless you Roseanne or somebody. Other than that, bro, that shit just gonna roll off.
I don't know. Speaking of vegan motherfuckers though, and the way they choose to eat, what's some weird shit that you did? Well, not weird, or some shit you wonder everybody else did with your food growing up.
Like some weird shit that like people do that, I mean like something that I do that other people don't do.
Yeah.
I know for sure like putting sugar on spaghetti. People be like, you do that? But sugar on spaghetti is good. If you like sugar on your spaghetti, like this video. Or like this recording. What's another one? Sugar on grits. Sugar on rice.
I feel like people do salt and pepper.
Slap.
Too though.
People
Salt and pepper and
salt.
grits.
People do salt and pepper.
And rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the normal that people would think though. I thought you were saying like something that was weird.
I feel like the sugar then is the normal one. You think salt and pepper is the...
Oh, see, I don't know. I feel like I talk to people and they be like, "Oh, it's weird that you put sugar on like rice and grits." So I thought that was. I thought it was regular too, because that's all I grew up around. But
me too. I
don't know.
That sugar and shit good as fuck. Let me ask you this.
Oh, what?
I was gonna say, do you put the butter with the sugar? Do you still put the butter in the grits with the sugar?
Yeah,
of course, right? You got to, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
You got to.
The butter automatic.
Yeah, whether it's salt and pepper or sugar. Yeah,
like,
it don't
you
matter.
gotta put the butter.
That's
right?
base level.
Yeah. So that's part of the grits. Like,
right, you just got grits.
Yeah, you ain't even got grits.
Yeah,
You
got
put
some
the
white
butter
shit.
in there.
Yeah.
For real. What else? I don't do this, but I know people put like ketchup on eggs. That's gross to me.
I ain't did that one. I don't think. I done put hot sauce on my eggs before. That shit a little bit better.
Yeah, people do that one. I ain't never really been that person either, though.
I just eat the eggs generally, but
yeah, I ain't never did that one before.
What?
I fucking hate this one, bro.
What, bro?
People, and I don't even know if people grew up on this. I feel like this some new shit. People would do the macaroni and yam egg roast.
Oh, for real?
Bro, yes.
Oh, I do be seeing that.
The macaroni, sweet potato, egg roast, bro.
You right.
That's gross.
Don't get me wrong. Macaroni and yams and sweet potatoes together is good, but not no egg roll though.
I'm about to throw up right now, bro.
No, macaroni and yams on like a Thanksgiving plate is good as fuck. Together? Shit.
I don't mix them together, bro. I can eat them on the same fork, but I cannot mix them together.
That shit together
Bro,
is
that
awesome.
egg roll just looks so nasty, man. I could not even imagine the texture of biting into a yam and macaroni egg roll. Like, bro, that would legit tear my stomach up, bro. I'd throw up right there. I'm about to throw up thinking about it. Even the look of it don't look good.
Yeah, I'm good on the egg roll,
Bro, oh my God. That's gross. Oh, I can't do that one. When we was little, so we used to eat, cause my grandma did like regular cornstarch, like out the box in a spoon, nigga, eating cornstarch.
That's wild.
Ghetto.
I ain't never heard of that one.
Eating cornstarch, bro, straight
pure
up.
cornstarch.
That is just like powder, bro. It's like, that's how it sounds biting it. Powder smoke blowing out your mouth, everything, bro.
Nigga eating pure cholesterol.
Yeah, like, bro, terrible for you, I'm sure. It probably was like, my mama said when she was little and they used to do it, she said she think that it probably was even laundry starch.
Oh, damn.
She was like, she don't think it even switched to cornstarch until like the 80s sometime or something.
It was just laundry starch.
I'm like, man, I hope not. I was like, I hope not, man. People just been doing some weird stuff.
Bro.
Like, bro. And smashing it, though. Like, sometimes I still get a taste for cornstarch, bro.
That shit embedded in you.
Yeah, but it's like...
That's part of your palate.
But it's like, bro, I would never go to the store and buy no starch to eat it, though. But I really do be having taste for it sometimes. Like, you know, sometimes you just have a taste for, like, a fried salami sandwich. It's like just a part of your childhood, bro. Just starch was just part of it.
Bro, you wild.
Crazy.
Shit. Another one is like, and it's probably not even a real one. It's probably like a common one at this point. The most famous one gotta be the fries with the Wendy Frosty. Like that shit just like it's pop culture or something. You know what I'm saying? That's not even like a thing.
Yeah. You gotta do that.
I do it sometimes, but it's like I ain't all about it.
Yeah. When I was little, I used to throw my McDonald's fries on like my double cheeseburger or something.
See, that's cool.
Yeah.
You gotta do that every once in a while.
Oh my God, bro. I used to eat some disgusting stuff growing up, man. My dad had me eating, because he used to eat it when he was little, butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh, shit.
Bro,
really?
I can't even imagine biting into a
butter and jelly?
A butter and jelly sandwich, bro.
Oh, no.
Bro. Oh, and they used to be good, though.
That's the fucked up part. They was straight.
That's the messed up part, bro. Because I talked so much trash before I tried one. Mm-hmm. And I tried it, and I'm like, bro, it's low-key straight. And then so I was on them for like 3 weeks. As a kid, though. On them for like 3 weeks over time. And I'm like, man, I ain't eating no jelly butter sandwich no more. Like, I just realized what I was I'm like, man, I ain't doing this no more, bro. Because I talked to my uncle, and I was telling him about it and stuff. He was like, man, I ain't never eaten none of them. Because they was eating them, like, since they was little. And I'm like, man, since he said he ain't eating them no more, I'm like, man, I ain't eating them no more. Since I know I ain't tripping now, like...
Right.
Man, that was disgusting, bro. I would never in my life, bro. Bro, my stomach hurt just thinking about that, bro. A butter and jelly sandwich. And it was like, oh my God, bro, I'm about to really throw up. Because it was like, oh, bro, I'm about... Let me take a second. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm tripping on here right now, but this is really disgusting, though. Like, one side of the bread was just, like, spreaded butter, bro. Like some...
Cold spreaded butter?
Like some... I can't believe it's not butter type shit. Like,
some real spread.
Yeah, like some spread. Or, like, the... even, like, the spray butter.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, like, a whole side of bread of just jelly, bro. Just, like, spread it across. Like a peanut butter and jelly, but it's just a butter and jelly.
Take the peanut out. It's just butter and jelly.
Bro, so
this is B&J.
Bro.
Why they want to eat B&J?
Bro, gross, bro. I can't believe I did that. Bro, that is so nasty. As a kid, I realized that it was nasty though. Like, bro, I'm really not. It wasn't at the taste though. It was just like, I'm not doing this, bro. It's just butter and jelly. Like, bro, this shit crazy.
Oh my god, dog.
Crazy, bro. Butter and jelly sandwich.
Let me ask you this: do you got anything that you either liked or didn't like as a kid that you now like or don't like as an adult?
German chocolate cake.
What was the switch?
I didn't like German chocolate cake when I was little, and I love German chocolate cake. German chocolate cake now.
Okay.
Broccoli, didn't like broccoli. I eat broccoli now. Mayonnaise, like Miracle Whip, I used to eat when I was little, and I don't mess with mayo no more.
But you said Miracle Whip though, so you don't like either one.
Like really either one though. Like I would almost prefer mayo now to Miracle Whip.
Really?
Yeah. Because
fucking helmet.
that Miracle Whip, bro, it's just it got like that little tang to it. I just
That's
don't
the
like.
good part about it.
When I was little, yeah, but now I just do not like that little tang, bro. That shit gross. That shit stay in your mouth all day, bro.
I fuck with Miracle Whip, bro. I don't like no mayonnaise.
I don't like neither one, but I would get. It depends on like what I'm getting. Like if I'm eating a sandwich, like a regular sandwich with like ham or something on it, I'm not getting mayo or nothing at all. Like I'm gonna just get mustard or something. Like I'm not getting mayo, Miracle Whip, nothing on that shit at all. Like a burger though.
Yeah.
A homemade burger, I gotta put a little bit of Miracle Whip on it, like just a little bit, like lightly.
That's the best word. That's the best at homemade burgers.
And that's about the only thing I'm eating it on, besides like tuna fish, and that's about it.
Okay.
I mean, and then I eat mayo on like something out, like, but I get light mayo. So like a McChicken or something, I'm getting light mayo. On like a Big John, I'm getting light mayo, just so it won't be dry.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Ooh, I don't like mayo on the McChicken. I mean, on the Big John.
I don't like it a lot.
Yeah. Shit, you said mustard. I did not fuck with mustard as a kid. I do not fuck with mustard now. That's just ass.
I had a little run where I ain't like ketchup for real. It was like, I don't know, like I was eating ketchup and then it was like a lot of like, if you eat a lot of ketchup at once, ketchup is not good, bro. And I was eating something where I was just eating a lot of ketchup. I think I was eating some fries and then I just started like eating the ketchup.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, bro, this shit is terrible.
It's not meant for that, bro. Yeah. Don't do that. Yeah.
And then I ain't eat ketchup for a while and then I started back eating ketchup.
See, I used to be on ketchup crazy. Then all my life. I kind of got off of it a little bit in the last couple of years. I fuck with ketchup though.
What else? Like neck bones. I used to eat neck bones when I was little. I mean, I eat them now, but I really don't want a neck bone now, bro. I feel like that shit is not good for you. But a smoked neck bone, bro, that bitch good as hell.
That bitch is good, bro.
Good as hell, man.
For the audience that don't know, like, I don't eat red meat no more for almost dinner 2 years now. But, like, on holidays, I'm eating one of them smoked neck bones. Like,
and the green.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me that.
Okay, I don't eat collard greens. Never since I was little or now. I'd rather eat, like, I grew up, my mom make, and I don't like everybody greens either, though. So, like, I really just like my mama's, and she make mustards and turnips mixed together.
Okay.
I ain't never really liked collard greens.
I probably liked them more as a kid. I don't really eat them as much now. Any of that other kind of food? I wasn't fucking with cranberry sauce as a kid, and I was tripping. That shit is amazing.
That shit good.
I don't know why I wasn't fucking with it.
For a long time, I wasn't messing with cranberry sauce either. I got hooked though when I was like 14. It was like when I was a kid, I ain't eat cranberry sauce. But at like 14 or 15, I ate it once, and I'm like, oh, this shit good, bro.
Do you put it on top of the dressing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Yeah.
It is people out there, bro, just eating cranberry sauce.
It's like Jello. I can't be mad at you there. I mean, that shit is almost good enough to just eat.
It is. It is.
Imagine niggas eating the can and you
like Jello, though.
Niggas just eating the can and cranberry sauce.
Yeah, nah, that's weird, bro.
You wild as hell.
But some people make like the homemade cranberry sauce, and I saw them eat that like just on the side with like real cranberries or however they make it.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's straight. I always thought when I went off to college though, I was gonna find a family or something like, a friend, and it's like, oh, I go over to their house for like Thanksgiving or something, and it'd be like a cool experience of like, oh, they make this type of shit or something. It's like, I'm gonna just stay there for the holiday. That shit did not happen.
I think it was influent.
Right. I was watching too many movies. That's crazy though.
Oh, one thing I wanted to for sure do this week, cause I felt like I let y'all down. Y'all out here listening in y'all vehicles and inside your homes. I let myself down. I let you down, Sav.
What?
I got real stuck trying to think of words and phrases that we fuck with.
Oh,
and I was disappointed in myself because my whole life I always like just had like a big bank of those. Like I know I'm gonna need this one day. I'm just keep these saved, and I froze up in that moment.
Yeah,
that's true. I've been prepared for like my whole life.
That's true.
But guess what?
You got something today.
I'm back with fucking a vengeance. God damn it! You're right. You're right.
And to help you out a little bit, it's hard just throwing words out there. You have a lot of words in the bank that you can use in context when talking. And that's more important than just throwing out words. And like you would say, I'm like not even thinking sometimes. I feel like that's I'm like, damn, this nigga out here dropping whatever word. I don't know. I see like I can't think of one right now, but I do have a word though. Contagious.
Contagious.
Yeah,
that's one of the words you fuck with.
Yeah, like contagious just sound nasty. Did I say that last episode? I don't think I did.
You might have.
Did I?
You might have.
I saw it in my notes yesterday, and I'm like, bro, contagious really do just sound like a nasty disease or something like that. Shit contagious.
You definitely said that. Now that you described it again, you definitely said that last week.
We low-key just talk too much, bro. I probably said it in a regular conversation, and we just always think it's on the podcast.
True. We never really know what's on the podcast or what's on the podcast.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, and then if stop fucking
that's the beauty of it.
Podcast.
That's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of it.
Niggas just talk.
I don't know, man.
We low-key should ask the government if they can just sending us our recordings. You know they listening the whole time. Like, hey, bro, just send me that last. I think it was from like 450 to like 525. You just send me that whole
that little clip.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Email it to me. I know you got my email. Thanks. Appreciate you.
It's from the government. It's in the address shit.
Right.
No return address.
You're welcome. I bet. Thanks. All right, what's the one?
They did it all phrases, but
okay.
God damn it. Lieutenant, you penny pinching. Love that.
What? You can't. What? Lieutenant, you're penny pinching.
Yeah. They demolished that.
Who say that?
That's Wayne. Lieutenant, you penny pinching.
All right,
Wayne.
hold on, bro. You gotta rewind this shit, bro. You can't. You just came out the gate shooting crazy though. Like, Lieutenant, you're penny pinching. Yeah. This is a Wayne phrase.
Yeah.
And it's just something you like, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's probably like more than 12 years ago. I can't even think of when that. Probably about 12 years ago.
Okay. Say the next one slowly, please.
Didn't I blow your mind this time?
Didn't I blow your mind this time?
Yeah.
Okay. I like you know the old Bow Wow song, you know you run through my mind like all the time. But you know people be like the little pickup line though, like I know you tired because you be running through my mind all day. That's been funny my whole life. I don't know why I said the Bow Wow reference. That shit ain't even.
No, you just say run through your mind.
I know, but I'm just saying that. That's how I got to the thought. But all right, what's the next one?
Yeah, that was Delphonics, that last one, and then the next one is All Eyes on You, Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown. If you listen on the second chorus after Nicki Minaj get done rapping, Chris Brown say baby, not baby. If you listen real closely. Matter of fact, I actually got it.
Bro, you low-key sick.
Why am I sick, bro?
Bro, like, why you so into this? Like,
Bro, this is my shit, bro. Like, not the song. This is my, like...
I think we confused. I mean, well, I'm confused on what's going on here.
These are phrases that I fuck with. These are phrases that I fuck with.
Bro, no, this not. This is shit you fuck with that other people say. These are not phrases that, like, the common person says. These are, like, random phrases that you heard and that you fuck with.
That's exactly what this is.
See, I thought this was, like, real words or whatever.
Yeah.
That's, like, no, like, a regular word. Like, water could be a nice word.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was maybe a phrase that everybody say, like a catchy phrase that you like or something. I didn't understand this.
I have some of those too, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying, when you first started, it was confusing to me because I didn't know that's what you was doing. Like, I was confused. Alright.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you.
I was really trying to process this shit the whole time, though. I'm like, alright, we gotta just stop for a minute.
These are the kind of shit I be like, damn, I fuck with that little part right there. I just keep it.
Yeah.
And
I get what you're saying.
I was called upon. I didn't perform, you know what I'm saying? So I had to just come back.
Got you.
But yeah, this is baby, you know what I'm saying? Not baby.
You about to play it?
It's baby, you know? Not baby, hey.
Yeah. I just learned
What?
on the City Girl song, Big Birkin bag hold 5-6 figures.
Yeah.
I just learned that it says hold. I thought it said hold the whole time.
I like big Birkin bag, hope 5-6 figures.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that it cost 5-6 figures. I didn't know it said hold 5-6 figures.
What a difference a word made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, my version low key was better.
Yeah. Disrespectful.
Yeah,
More so, yeah.
disrespectful and like shitted on them though.
Yeah.
Like it cost 5-6 figures.
Ho.
Yeah, like a lot of bag can hold 5-6
Oh, right.
figures.
If I get a big enough plastic bag, it'll
Yeah,
hold 5-6
like-
figures in it. City
Right.
Girl 1.
Shit, like they should have me in the studio.
Right.
I'm like, damn, just switch one word. You would mess. One word could win even more crazy.
Exactly. A&R Sad, man. President / A&R Sad.
For real.
The next one is you're a positive motivating force within my life.
Okay,
Aaliyah.
that's cool.
Yeah. Stop $2. Stop Fabo. Fabo.
Stop $2.
Yeah, that's on Tatted Up.
Okay. Okay.
Stop $2. Stop Fabo.
I don't know that one.
I like that.
I like on J. Cole said, I mean, we just doing quotes now that people like it. J. Cole said, dang, what'd he say? Dang, what'd he say? If I could get rap.
What this nigga said, what'd he say? He said, oh, he got like 7 albums.
If I
Nigga, he
could
said
get
all
rap
kind of
the
shit.
globe, I give you the world. Is that what he said?
My heart would turn something back in cold if I split with my girl. If I could give her the globe, I give you the world.
Yeah, that's always been hard. That's the
What
next
song was that?
Lost Ones, I think.
Okay. All right. I would have to play that one. I ain't even gonna mention out.
On Big Papa, I just realized he said lyrical douches.
You seen Lyrical Douches?
Yeah. You know what that is?
No, like
a douche thing to like clean women's vagina though.
Oh shit.
A douche or whatever it's called.
I think it's both, a douche and a douche.
But yeah, he said these lyrical douches and your pushes. Who dropped moves on your mom?
You're right. Lyrical douches. You're right. Damn.
I'm like, dang, bro, I listened to this song a zillion times.
It's crazy how you pick up shit after the 100th listen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know my favorite is the Jay-Z Freemasons. That bitch, I said I was amazing.
I knew you was gonna do that one.
Not that I'm a Mason. It's amazing that I made it through the maze that I was in. Lord, forgive me. I never would have made it without sin. Like, bro, he snapped.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
That's the hardest line ever.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing that I made it through the maze that I was in. I fuck with Hot Sexy Mamas, the Cool Prima Donnas.
Okay.
On Computer Love. I think I got that. Yeah. Well done, Zap. You too, Roger. Good job, guys.
Right.
You got anything? I gotta go work, yes.
No, you can go. I was trying to think of some words, bro. I'd be forgetting to write them down. I hear them, though, out in life. But no, yeah, you can say it.
I'm getting that for sure. Seth on Superbad, when asked if he was getting the fake ID, to which he replied, sure. I'm getting that for sure. Okay. Real awkward white boy.
I like this. I like this better actually than just regular phrases and words. Because I have a lot of stuff that like I hear people say, and I'm like, oh, I like that.
That's all I was trying to say. Bitch, I'm gonna choose a dirty over you. Future.
I like that.
Me too. Yeah.
But it's another one from Drago, Detroit rapper.
Okay. Man, a lot of ends.
Yeah. But he said, I picked the drugs over you, the money over you. Some. Damn, I can't remember. But they got another song that I like too, though. Said, and I don't give a fuck about his chicken head. But it's the way the nigga said it, there you like, pull out and get this. Oh no, he said, this bitch lying on Instagram. I don't give a fuck about his chicken head. Pull out and get the something on this Japanese.
Bro, yeah, that's just can be, bro. Just shit you heard, you fuck with, shit people use that you fuck with. Just
I should have had that one to pull up. That shit was fucking terrible.
Black youngster be like, fuck nigga! Nah, that shit be nice. that shit hard. I like the way he said it.
Cash Kid, I be saying in my head all the time, like, where you at? Meet me at Zorba.
Zorba.
Yeah. Where you at? Meet me at Zorba.
Bro, that song is mixed so horribly. I've never heard a good version of that song. That shit sounds terrible.
Oh my God, bro. Peasy snapped on that whole verse, though.
What?
On that Pray remix.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Damn, how it start off?
I can't think. I don't know it that well.
I gotta find it now. I don't even need how it start off, though.
While you looking that up, I fuck with My Pussy Hurt, Kevin Hart. Fuck with that. Sneaking and Geeking. We know what you doing. I like that. I don't know who said that, but I fuck with that. We know what you're doing. I fuck with Be Clear. This my daddy house.
I like that one too. Boy, you're shaking like a stripper. Tighten up. And damn nigga, you got $1. Off the wood, he was like, damn nigga, let me give me $1.
You let that nigga Terry ball.
Yeah, you let that nigga Terry ball. I know I look better than that nigga. My breath kicking like Bruce Lee. You ain't never lying. Bro, I could quote that whole movie.
Yeah. The wood, the whole movie go here.
Yeah, for real.
On phrases we fuck with. Words we fuck with. Cut it up.
Don't forget to pray. Hey, don't forget to pray for me. Pray for me. Hey, don't forget to pray.
I know how you start now.
Hey, tell my brothers don't forget to pray for me. Won't forget to pray for you. Hey, don't forget to tell the pastor pray for me. I need all the blessings. Facing 30 years in prison, I've been more than stressed. Took a loss and learned from it.
Took it as a lesson. But yeah, bro. That beginning part though.
Yeah, all these niggas pray.
Tell the pastor pray for me. I need all the blessings.
Mm-hmm.
That shit just hard off rip
I
right
feel
there.
you. I do need all the blessings.
Facing 30 years in prison, I've been more than stressing. I ain't never faced 30 years in prison, but I can imagine how stressful that shit
Yeah,
would be.
you been stressed before.
Yeah, I have been stressed before. A lot of time.
You be stressing. You be more than stressing. See, exactly. I fuck with a pig amongst guinea pigs.
A pig amongst guinea pigs?
Yeah,
Whoever said that?
I got that boy up too. Peter Griffin.
Wallace, you've made me happier than a pig among guinea pigs. All right, I think we're all in agreement. I'm in charge here.
Bro, what?
That shit hard.
Yeah, bro. I have some next week. I'll send them to you so you can get the clip so they can hear them too.
I got you.
I did want to talk about. You hear about this? Did you watch this Herbalife shit on Netflix,
No, I have not. I fucking meant to.
bro? It's legit a pyramid scheme. Like everything that they promoted about it, a pyramid scheme. The old videos from the 80s or 90s talking about like you don't focus on the product, you focus on like building your brand from under you and like you make money off the people that you get from under you. Literally telling a pyramid scheme.
Like, this sound like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. And then so they dropped the documentary like all these people losing money and everything, outing it as a pyramid scheme. This dude came out and he was gonna out it as a pyramid scheme, so the stock went down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
A billionaire guy who didn't like him came in and brought the company and just put so much money behind it that the stock went back to like a regular price. And it's still out right now, bro. The stock like $55 a share. Like, and it's a legit pyramid scheme. Like, going on right now to this day, nobody cares. A known one. And literally nobody cares, bro.
People still buying them shares.
Yeah, people still buying them. It's just so much money behind them that it don't even matter. The dude who was the CEO at first, like, stepped down, like, 3 months after they was, like, being outed about being a pyramid scheme or whatever. And I'm like, bro, that's crazy that they making hundreds, billions of dollars probably off a legit pyramid scheme.
Is that shit, like, sold in stores, too?
Bro, and that's the weirdest thing about it. You, like, when you, all right, so let's say you get a store, right? You want, like, a Herbalife store. You can't put Herbalife outside or, like, advertise Herbalife at all, but you can sell the product inside the store. So people make, like, shakes and do whatever you want with it. But you can't, like, promote Herbalife. Mm-hmm. That's flag number one right there, bro. That if I'm buying into this business, I'm paying thousands of dollars. I can't use the name to advertise. So then, what was the question? My bad. Do they actually sell the product?
Yeah.
So yeah, they do it that way. But where you make the money at, what they actually tell you, because the product's high, bro. Like they're almost the highest on the market compared to like other stuff. But where they say you make the money at is getting people under you, though. So you would try to encourage me to get a store. And you would start making money off of me by, like, all the products that I'm buying. Mm-hmm. But I can't sell any products. But that don't really matter, though, because now you encourage me to go get people under me. So you can get, like, that extra ton of money. And you still trying to recruit people, too. It's legit a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, like, everything you're saying is literally like a pyramid scheme. Pyramid scheme.
And it's like out, bro. Like they was literally, and people. I was confused on like why people was getting mad at the dude and saying like, "What evidence do you have that it's a pyramid scheme?" I'm like, bro, do y'all not know what a pyramid scheme is? He's showing y'all videos. You talking to people and they telling you what people doing. Mm-hmm. You can't advertise. I'm like, bro, it's literally so much money behind this that people just don't care. Like, it's crazy. And they all over the world, so it's hard to...
So it's the biggest one ever?
I think so, yeah. Like, you know, like the Bernie Madoff situation and everything, like $50 billion. But, I mean, it might not be worth $50 billion, but it's the biggest one. But where he messed up at, though, is he was, like, the only person who really knew about it. Like, him and a couple other people was, like, doing all the scheming. This is literally, like, a full machine where anybody really can come over and run it as a real business. Yeah. It's, like, built into the business plan already. It's more than a scheme. It's crazy. Like, it ain't just one person at the top who doing it. The dude who created it died, I think. Like, this shit been going on since, like, the 80s.
It just never
he passed
stopped.
It. Yeah. And then some guy got behind it who was, like, already rich. He became a CEO. He, like, made it more, got behind the product, said he used it or whatever. It blew up more. That's the dude who stepped down. And then now somebody else own it. And it's just, they don't care. They making money at the top. But, like, at the bottom, where the core of the business is a fucking scheme. And don't nobody care.
You ever seen on The Office where Michael come in with the new idea he got from the dude, and he was trying to tell everybody comes to the meetings, and Jim just came and drew a big ass triangle over the shit he was explaining.
Oh, yeah.
This is a pyramid scheme.
Bro, I remember I went to a job interview, and the dude told me during the interview, oh, it's not a pyramid scheme.
Like,
I'm like, all right, thanks. Pyramid scheme. Like, why would you tell somebody in an interview it's not a pyramid scheme? And I didn't ask if it was a pyramid scheme. You just bring it up like, oh, it's not a pyramid scheme.
Casually.
Yeah. Like,
in case you was wondering or thinking that, which I don't know why you would, but just assuring you that it's not, though.
Right, like, if you thought it was, it's not.
Don't tell nobody that it is.
Because it's not. That shit crazy.
That shit is crazy.
Alright, man.
You got anything else from you?
Nope, but you wanted to talk about Maya Angelou.
I had to pull up the clip because.
Oh, right. I remember what you wanted to talk about.
No, we can't talk about that because the background. I'm gonna pull up the clip too, but the background is it was some kind of interview or something that Maya Angelou was. This is the basis of the conversation. It's not about Maya Angelou, but rest in peace, Maya Angelou. First of all due respect, but the conversation is about respect. She was doing some kind of interview, and they were taking questions from the audience, and the young lady called her like Maya, and she like took offense to it, and I just wanted to kind of touch on it, if I can find this shit. Maya Angelou, what would I even be typing?
Alright, while you look for that, I have a question.
What up?
So, you know, like...
Found it too, but...
Oh, you can play it then. It was an ignorant question.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Maya her views on interracial relationships.
Oh, Kim, you had a question.
No, that was loud enough. Yeah.
Her views on interracial relationships.
Kim, you had a question.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Maya her views on interracial relationships.
Oh, thank you. And first, I'm Miss Angelo.
Miss Angela.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not Maya. I'm 62 years old. I have lived so long and tried so hard that a young woman like you or any other you have no license to come up to me and call me by my first name. That's first. That's first. Also because at the same time, I am your mother, I'm your auntie, I'm your teacher, I'm your professor. You see?
Kim, you had...
What was you gonna say? What?
About the video?
Or you had something different to say?
Yeah, this was... What I was about to ask ain't have nothing to do with this.
Oh, okay, just hold it then.
Yeah, this... Yeah.
That's what I said. So the part that I'm like picking at is I've been on this earth too long and like did too much, kind of, you know what I'm saying, for somebody like you to walk up the car by my first name. I just feel like
you don't have the license to.
The license to was the wording, but like I always say it to myself. Like I probably tweeted a couple times too. Like being older don't make you wise, just like being younger don't make you like ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could be a 19-year-old super genius brain surgeon. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I save lives on a daily. It's my job to save lives. And you could be a 65-year-old fucking con artist thief or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And where does it come into play? Like where we draw the lines at? You know what I'm saying? And like I don't know, the thing with first names, like I definitely understand the respect to elders thing and all of that. I've always had respect for elders. But like if you don't know somebody, especially somebody that you know is like famous, like you will almost think like the first name would be like the safest thing you could possibly say. Like that's the unique identifier for any person on the planet Earth.
Right.
I mean, it's your whole name, but starting with your first name, which is what most people are going to refer to you as.
True.
Like
if she was just an older woman, I feel like you would say Miss Angela. Like if that's what you knew her as, but by her being a celebrity, it's kind of hard to approach her and say like Miss Angelo. Like you know her as Maya Angelou, so like you would say Maya. I feel like that would, like you said, would feel like it would be the safest thing to say.
Yeah.
And that would roll off the tongue the best. Like it'd be kind of weird. Like if you was Maya Angelou, I'm at like with her in front of an audience, and I say like Miss Angelo or something. I mean, that's the respectful thing to say, but you can't fault the girl for saying.
Yeah, I'm saying you can't fault nobody for doing it. Is all I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. Exactly. Like a first name is a first name, and
Yeah.
respect for everybody, especially elders. I get it for sure, but
And really, age wouldn't even have anything to do with it. It's more she should get the respect of Miss Angela because of what she's done.
Yeah.
Like you said, with the 19-year-old genius and the 65-year-old con
there we
artist.
go. That's the point I'm trying to
If
make.
you're the 19-year-old genius, I'ma still address you as Mr. Whatever, like, cause you doing a lot. If you the con artist, shit, you Frank, nigga.
Yeah.
It's
right.
like, I'm not addressing you. I'm gonna address you as Mr. Whatever if you the con artist. If you in trouble, if you Mr. Whoever, you need to sign in here or something like that.
Shit, if I'm your PO officer.
You Frank, bro. You ain't did nothing to be. You don't have a license to get called Mr. or whatever.
Yeah, speaking of licenses.
Because of your age. Yeah, you can't tell somebody they don't have a license to do something. Like, where do I acquire this license?
Yeah.
Such a license.
Where is that sold at? May I purchase expedited shipping?
I like address me as such then.
Phrase you for quick.
Yeah. Where do I go? Where do I acquire a license to call someone by their last name? But yeah, man, I get it though.
That's all I was saying, bro. Just a way to look at it.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
I don't know. Could be.
Could be. Possibly.
Should it be?
Yeah.
Tis. Episode 16?
16, 1, 6, 15 plus 1, 14 plus 2, 17 minus 1.
Yeah.
18 minus 2.
Yep.
8 plus 8.
Yeah.
9 plus 7.
Yep.
10 plus 6.
4 times 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. 32 divided
8
by 2.
times 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit. Top five.
+1.
+1. Do you think that people knew math like that back in the day?
What?
Like how we just did all that to get 16. The common man did not know how to do math like that. We low-key would be geniuses right now.
Yeah, probably.
Back in the day, bro, like the dumbest person now would be like a super scholar back then, I feel like. Like a peasant or something, bro, he wouldn't know how to do 16 that many times. He definitely don't know what 16 is.
He never had to count that high for nothing.
Yeah.
That's true, though.
How did they do all that work and didn't know how to count? How we know they ain't know how to count? We just assuming they ain't know how to count?
Yeah, definitely.
But most of them didn't know, I feel like.
Or not up to, like, high-ass numbers like that.
Yeah.
Not like 16 is the highest number, but...
Like, you probably could observe, like, if you have 3 loaves of bread and it's 3 of us, it's like, even if you don't know what numbers are, you can be like, okay, we all can get ones, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Even though if you don't know what 1 is, it's like
we all got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 1 for each of us.
Exactly. That's probably how I started. Like, yeah, okay, we all gonna get some of this.
Yeah.
And we all gonna have some. It's hard to talk about having numbers in it.
Yeah, it is,
like,
though.
yeah.
But it's like before numbers, how did people know? Did they just say some? Like, you get a piece. We all get a piece.
Dan's piece bigger than mine.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, bro, you got a piece.
Quit tripping. But yeah, man.
That shit crazy, bro. How we just talking right now.
Like, niggas didn't even used to do that for real.
Yeah, like, that's nuts, bro. And it's like people talking different languages.
That don't even understand.
Yeah.
I don't even understand. And what's crazy, that shit sound weird to me. Like, you talking in your native language. Because to me,
it sound weird?
like, people talking in native language sound weird to me automatically.
Yeah.
Because it's not mine.
Really?
This sound perfect to me. Like, why don't everybody talk like this? You know what I'm saying?
I want to know how it feels to hear somebody who speak English not knowing what English sounds like.
Yeah.
Like, even though I never be able to, I want to know, bro. Like, because to us it seems so real.
Right.
And it seemed like the regular words to use and stuff. But
It's like, damn, you don't get it?
Yeah. And it's like, when you look at our words, it's like, to me, because it's the language I understand,
Yeah.
I can look at this and it's like, it looked like a word. Like, this shit not a symbol or nothing. It's like little symbols, I guess, which would be letters, make up the words. But it's like, you can look at some shit, like, and be like, bro, what is this? Like, bro, like...
This is why niggas hate Americans, bro.
Bro, but it's crazy, though. Cause
It
it's
is.
like, y'all go to school and learn and shit? Like, we're Russian. That shit got numbers incorporated in it, backward letters. And it's like, I guess it's still words to them too, though, but it just look different and they understand it. That shit is wild to me, bro. But it's like, even Spanish, though. Spanish is okay because they still have, like, letters and words. They look a little different, but it's easier to understand because, I mean, they look similar.
Exactly.
But then you get to, like, Russian or, like, Hebrew or, like, Arabic is, like,
bro,
what is that? It's like some scribble lines with some dots across it. No offense, but that's what it looked like, though. And it's like, you can look at that, and that says something to you because you understand what it say. But it legit, to me, it don't look like nothing.
And they feel the exact same way looking at our shit.
Like Chinese, that shit look like designs, bro, that people just made up. And it's like, how, like you, and that's why, bro, it sounds so weird because they talking in symbols. Them symbols make sound, them symbols are words and shit. And they talking in symbols.
Yeah, that's true, they are.
That's like what the symbol make.
I mean, W. I mean, it's like the same shit, though.
Yeah, but it's weird, though. Well, it's weird to us.
Right.
Like, to them, if we say a word, it is just a sound, I guess. Because they don't know what it means. But like, you know, like Chinese words just be sounding like crazy as hell sometimes. And it's like, bro, how is that even a word?
This is why people hate America. This shit right here. Right now.
Bro, I don't feel like you should. If we could understand them, they probably would be saying the same thing about us.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, it's nuts, bro. But math is like a universal language. Numbers are almost universal.
Yeah, people don't got like different numbers and shit, do they?
Not really.
It's
Maybe writing form, probably.
Right, but it's still like...
But 1 + 1 is always 2.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Math and science is like universal.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like sign language, that's different across...
I didn't know that, for real.
Spectrums, yeah. So it's like American Sign Language.
Oh, ASL. You're right. You're right.
Spanish Sign Language. Then they have their own different slang words. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. I kind of want to learn sign language a little bit.
It's a cool thing to know.
If I could know Spanish, French, German, or Russian, I mean, I guess I would learn Italian. I ain't really tripping over that. And then sign language, though, I feel like that'd be dope. Like, 2 people who do a sign language but y'all ain't deaf. It's like you just communicating hours so people don't know what you're talking about. I feel like that's crazy.
That is.
Or like if y'all both know Spanish and you just talking in Spanish because you don't want people to know what you're talking about. Assuming they don't know.
You also watch too many movies. But I mean, that's kind of like your thing, though. Too.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
You getting up out of here, man?
Yeah, man. We getting on up out of here.
Top 5 for this week was Ariana Grande and Lil Wayne, Let Me Love You. Sun God Sam and the California Drug Deals by Lupe Fiasco. Before I, Melly. Double Up from Nipsey, Belly, and Dom Kennedy. And the B.O.B. for this week was Sierra, Thinking About You. Normally the B.O.B. would get to close out the episode, but I'm sure Sierra not going to mind that we closing out with Nip. Episode 16, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Peace.
Holla.
Yeah, bitch.
Double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, yeah. I ain't telling no lies, I just, 5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money, my dreams come true, my life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Turn 7 to a 14, 14 to a whole thing. Lord knows it's a cold game. Switched up on you hoes, man. Big body take both lanes. Backseat blowing propane. All black, 5 gold chains. Young rich nigga bossed up on his own, man. My new shit sound like a soul train. Tookie Williams over Coltrane. Eric B by the rope chain. RC, we for show bang. Tiny Lokes and they go crazy. What you know about the dope game? Was you born in the 80s? Did your mama smoke cocaine? Have you ever seen the whole thing? But you drove to the streets cause you grew up on show change. Fucked up when the dope bags. It remind me when these rappers drop duds and they quotes change. At the park with the low fade. I was standing in front of Knicks with my sack for the whole day. Drive-bys, that was road rage. And we park and hop out, learn levels to this whole thing. Old school play the OJs, tryna make a slow change. Mama still slaving for a low wage. Tryna double up. Yeah. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money, my dreams come true, my life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
I'll leave it behind if you let me. Ironic, I drown just to hold you down. I jump off the ledge if you're with me. I break you up, you just let me down. Let me down.
Get my own money in chain too.
Let me down.
It's hard to catch what you can't see. I grew up to be who I wanna be, so the more niggas talk, I'ma shine. Might have been way before it's time. Posted with my back against the wall. Life is a bitch, but she mine. The rag 6'2", yeah, it's mine. The west side too, yeah, it's mine. What you know about? Your poster on the wall at the dealership. Leaving in the bed, legs trembling. Getting banged on for your penalties. What you know about? Your response be the reason you exist. Lucky I ain't get caught up in the twist. Young nigga blue pager on my hip, so as the champagne spill and the car accelerate and the beat gon' cry. I'll be going to the bank at least 3-4 times. Get handshakes from the branch managers. We keep doing fly shit when the camera's cut.
Double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money, my dreams come true, my life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
I leave it behind.